What's up, guys? It's Jaydeerebel back here, and I just got back after a long day working out, and I'll say shopping. I have to get a little stuff to restock, you know, for my plans and for whatever I want to do, and you have to get a lot of healthy stuff, and I want to show you guys what I got. And this is how much everything came up to. Freaking $53. And yeah, man, I paid half of it with food stamps, but I paid the other half with cash. And that is for my whey protein, but let me not spoil it, So, let's show you this one. I got two big bags here. Notice I have to carry this on a bike, so it was weighing down my bike like crazy. And shoot, I'm glad that we're home because just imagine riding a bike for all this. This should be my freaking I'm trying to get my arms bigger. That's why I'm doing this bulk, and I could tell it's working because I could tell my abs are getting, when you bulk and your abs start to, I would say, become less defined, but they're getting bigger. It's like you got a turtle belly or something. That's how you know you're doing it right, I feel like. And freaking, I love it. I'm trying to get my arms bigger, my size bigger, everything bigger. And I know it's going to take time, but I'm going to show you guys what I got. I'm back, and I'm going to show you guys. So, I had to get some cereal. And last time I got cereal, I didn't eat it because I thought it was bad, but I'm looking at all the facts now and everything, and this isn't that bad for carbohydrates because before you go work out, you always need a lot of carbohydrates in your system to fill you up with energy and a lot of water, a lot of hydrating. And we got this. I got 2 boxes because they were on sale. The carbohydrates is 33 gram cereal alone. Every 1 cup, every 1 cup is 33 grams of carbs. So that's a lot of, I feel like that's a lot of carbs to me to get your energy going in the morning. So, but I would say when I used to eat cereal, I used to have a big, huge bag, and I just used to have bowl after bowl after bowl after bowl after bowl after bowl, and I'll never do it like that. I'll always just look at it, measure it, and know what I'm eating and how much I'm eating. So that's what we got right there. We have to get some potatoes because I did my research, and not just research. I got advice from a couple of people, and they were saying potatoes are good for bulking because they have, I would say, it have a lot of carbohydrates. It's low in protein. 1 potato is 3 grams, but I gotta do my research on this more too about potatoes and bulking up on potatoes. But all I know is, I did my research and it's good. As long as I'm doing my cardio every day, and as long as I'm working out good every day, I'm straight, and you're straight too. As long as you're doing it right. I ate my whole rice and chicken, but I was kind of rushing back because I didn't want to miss the train. So I'm gonna eat the rest of this. And I think I'm gonna cook me 1 more meal. I'm not gonna cook, but I'm gonna make me a little tuna sandwich just to because I don't want to like be cooking in here. You know, my mom is probably in there sleeping. I don't want to like make too much noise. You know. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this. Look at how smashed the bread is. It's alright. I feel like bread is bread. I'ma just leave it like this and straighten it out whenever I want to take it. I should have put it at the top. I wasn't thinking this way. I got me some bananas. They're still green a little, so they gotta sit a little, but they're still good. I feel like they just gotta sit a little bit more. You know, I hate when I go to the grocery store and the bananas are green. Like it's like dang. What is that? You guys heard that? What is that? I know you guys heard that. Hold on. But that was weird. But whatever. I'm gonna put these bananas in the banana. I'm gonna use those bananas to start making these peanut butter shakes. I got some green lentils. I never tried them, but you know, it's time to try new things and new healthy things. So I don't know how to make them, but done research and everything you gotta do. Alright. We got a salad right here. I think maybe I'm gonna make me a tuna salad because I don't want this to sit and go bad. It's already brown a little. I might just have that for dinner. Got me some whey protein. I have to get more protein because I had this one over here, but look at how much is left. If you guys could keep your head in there. Look how much. That was like a month. It lasted me a month. I'm gonna make the last of that. I'm gonna put that in the protein bottle. I got these protein bottles that my mom got me. Shout out to my mother. I love her. And I'm learning how to be more respectful. Even though I grew up kind of wild in my mind. But it's okay. As long as we learn from our past and we get better from it, that's all that matters. And I have to get some sandwich bags. Because I want to start packing peanut butter in here. So whenever I eat my snacks, I can add extra protein on it. That's so important. Post-workout, pre-workout. Just any time that I feel hungry, if I don't want to eat a big, huge meal, just want to eat a little snack, I'll put peanut butter in there. Just bring that. 1 second. My bad, guys. Whenever I pause, I'm always trying to save the clips because, again, it's a lot of times I'll record and it doesn't get it. Like, you know how TikTok works sometimes where you be recording and it glitch out and it doesn't save your videos and it's like, dang, like I just said all this for like 10 minutes straight and it didn't save. Like, that's why I'm always like 3 minutes in or 2 minutes in, I'm always trying to stop it, save it, and then come back. So here we go again. We got some peanut butter. We got the Smart Balance peanut butter. I'm gonna start getting the peanut butter that what's it called? Peanut butter powder, where it's powder and you just pour water into it and it turns into peanut butter. But look, it got oil. It got oil all up there. It says no. It says, look at. I don't know if you guys can see it. No hydrated oils. Tell me if this is good for me, guys. Like, it says no refrigeration necessary. It got oil and peanuts. It looks good. It looks healthy. Omega 3 aloe. It looks good, man. That's why I got it. It was only $2, and I'm like, it looks healthy, so I'm getting it. I got this tilapia right here. Each fillet has 23 grams of protein. The sodium level is low at 60. The cholesterol 55 milligrams. 0 sugars. Pretty good. The calories is 110. So I think tomorrow I'm gonna cook about 3 of them with some rice and add tuna with the rice. And I should have got broccoli, but I was getting too much. So I'm gonna cook probably this tilapia with rice and potatoes. And dang, next time we get broccoli tomorrow. And yeah, got that right there. I'm gonna cook that in the morning. We got these black beans. I always gotta have beans because, you know, beans are packed with protein too. Each 1.5 cup is like 1.5, how do you say it? 1 second, whatever. 1 second cup, whatever. 7 grams of protein, 20 grams of carbohydrates. Sodium is a little pretty high, 420. But you know, the sodium isn't that high, but it is high for the beans there. But I need to get some healthier beans. And you know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell you guys something. Hold on. Just one chicken sandwich. When I tell you I looked at the nutrient facts, one chicken sandwich had about 4,000 milligrams of sodium. And even one hot dog, I looked at one hot dog and the sodium level was so high. And everything I look at when I eat, I try to make sure the sodium level is either below 100, or if I'm eating a big meal and I know it's packed with like a lot of nutrient stuff, I make sure it's below like 200 or 300, cause you know, I'm learning. It's a process. I'm learning all about these things, and I want to have less sodium intake so my muscles could be more defined, cause I heard that when you intake too much sodium, you can have muscles, but I don't want my muscles to be big and like just big. I want it to be big and defined. Like, you know how you see my arm defined right now? I want it more defined. I want it more defined, veins popping out everywhere, and I know it takes a process. I want my abs a little bit thicker. I know as I'm bulking, it's still there, but you know, I got the turtle belly, but that's how I know I'm eating enough now, and that's a good thing. And I got 5 cans of tuna. Each can of tuna have 23 grams of protein, it's 100 calories. The sodium is at 360. I feel like it's pretty good to add on salad or bread or rice cakes. I eat rice cakes sometimes, but I'm gonna start eating them more. I eat them when I'm out. Certain things I eat when I'm out, but when I'm home, like now I start eating back normal how I just eat at home. But when I'm out, like I try different stuff. And I have to get this milk because tomorrow I'm gonna make a nice protein shake. Like usually when I make the protein shakes, I always make it with water, but I kind of want to do it different this time. I want to make a meal shake, like you know, put bananas in there, add peanut butter, add a little milk, and put more water, and make it like a meal. So if I'm not hungry in the morning, I have no excuse to go down the whole protein shake. You know, there's no excuse. And that was all. And I got my little. This is $1. Shout out to Grocery Outlet. You know they got a lot of deals there. If you live out in California, Los Angeles, Grocery Outlet has a lot of things that's low price that you can't find in a store like Ralph's or Target. If you go to Ralph's or Target, this is gonna be like $5 for one, and if you, $1, and do your research on certain places, and you'll find the hidden spots and hidden gems where to get the low price stuff that's high price at the good spots. But you can, I feel like you can't be lazy while doing your research. But I found that about Grocery Outlet because they put it over here by my house, and I used to always just be like, what is this place? I'm always just used to the commercial stores like Target, just the normal Walmart, commercial stuff. But when I go inside the hidden markets and that stuff, they got a lot of deals. So shout out to them, and this is everything I got. It's everything I got. And hold on, I'm gonna do a thumbnail. And freaking, I love you guys, and stay blessed in whatever you do, and don't give up. I didn't want to end it like that. I really just wanted to pause it to make sure I saved it, because you know I still got that anxiety in me that if I talk, it's not gonna record, and I'm always trying to check back. But look it, guys, I'm gonna end this off with saying, what should I say? Whatever you're going through at this moment or at this second right now, that you feel like you can't control, or addiction you're struggling with, or temptations you're struggling with right now, just know that if you love Christ and if you want to get better, Christ is going to carry you through all the obstacles. And there's never a time where you're going to stay like that. Everything will all come to pass, and eventually you'll get better. Even though you may find yourself failing a couple times or falling a couple times, anything in that nature, I would say just keep striving to be the best person you can. It doesn't matter about how many times you fall short or how many times you fail. It really matters about where your heart is. And if your heart want to still get right, you're making progress. And if you want to get your mind right more, you're still making progress. Even though you fail and fall short, don't beat yourself up too much about it, because Christ is forgiving you, and He forgives you every day. You ask Him for forgiveness, or you pray to Him, and don't dwell on your past mistakes too much. Just look at it as you're building yourself into a stronger person, and you're gonna learn from all these mistakes and failures that you keep running back to, or that you keep doing. You're only gonna get stronger from it and learn good things from it. Even though learning good things come from going through pain and suffering, everything comes to pass, and one day we'll all be in heaven. Not just me, or not just my family, or anybody that wants to be saved, or anybody that wants to be close to God, or anybody that loves God and want to keep seeking God. We're all gonna be in heaven. So love each other. Even though people may give us weird looks or weird stares when we're outside, stay positive as you can. Don't let your emotions overtake you and have you do something you regret. It's a lot of times where I think a little bit violent, and you know, I'm an honest person, and I'm not afraid to share that with you guys, because we're all a part of a community, and that community is God's heaven. we are supposed to share what we're going through, I feel like, in a way, so other people could learn from it and not make those mistakes. And whatever you're going through, just know you got this. You'll overcome it. I'm finna put all this stuff up. It's freaking 12 o'clock at night. I mean, it's the next day, and man, I want to have a good rest and a good protein shake right now, and I need a lot of water right now. I'm gonna end this off by saying what's my magic thing I always say? At the end, it's wait. I'm trying to think. I forgot. Wait. It's Jaydeerebel back here. And, nah, what's the end part I usually say? It's something. Huh? I just remembered what I want to say. You know what it is? Can you guess what it is? Are you gonna get it right? And that's my message to you. Peace.